Yeah, I think public relations, broadly speaking, is typically misunderstood, or it's assumed to be just one thing, getting me in the New York Times, getting me in Forbes. But media relations really is sort of the traditional foundation of PR. So I'm excited to talk about some of those different channels, how you get into it, what do you do? So let's kind of kick it off there.
Yeah. So I think we should first start with the traditional forms of media. The first one that comes to my mind is newspapers. We're all familiar with newspapers. What should a media person be aware of?
The first thing is you need to know who's writing what, why they're writing what they're writing. So with newspapers, they're typically organized by section. You've got business reporters, you've got lifestyle reporters, you've got crime reporters, you've got reporters across different beats. So if they're working with public relations people, they're not going to typically actively do a feature story on a company. However, they may very well be looking for companies to provide commentary on a pressing story that they're working on. So that is a really important thing to note is, as a PR person, I'm not picking up the phone and calling the Wall Street Journal to pitch a client a feature piece. It's just not gonna happen unless you're Amazon, Facebook of the world. Now, what is possible is you're following a certain beat, you're looking for sources, and a client of ours may have interesting insights being in that industry that others might not have. That's where you're valuable as a PR person, working with those reporters to figure out what they're working on, how your client can be a source for their story or the trend that they're covering. So that's really, you're sort of a source for breaking news, typically in newspapers. That's how you get coverage and news, and that's how you sort of show to the world that you're a thought leader.